Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sky Redwood here, and welcome back to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Origins. Hope you guys are doing well. Continuing on kind of where we left off. Not really where we left off, but I did a few things off screen. And, yeah, on my way to another mission. I was trying to figure out how to discover new regions, because I know at the beginning of the game when I first started it, I was trying to go to a region that I guess I wasn't allowed to go to. And it was, you know, giving me a hard time. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I don't know if it's because of my level or what, I don't know. Either way, in a new area, making my way to a new mission. So yeah, I'm gonna have some fun. Gonna have some fun. Hope you guys are doing well. I am doing fantastic. Got the love of my life sitting next to me. I was talking about the cat, but you too, sweetheart. Oh, that was funny. No, of course I was talking about my wife. My cat is next to me too, though. He is sleeping like a baby. Like he always does. It's like the sleepiest cat ever. He can be either really active or really sleepy. Like, this is the toughest son of a... Wow. I shot that thing like 5 times. Hold on a second. Do I have the right arrow equipped? I have 2 of the same arrows equipped. That can't be good. I just re-upped on my, what you call it, too. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can... hold on. Let's go over to gear. I didn't realize I had the same... Yeah, got the same one. So let me... Well, not the same exact, though, but... You get what I'm saying. You know what it is, buddy. Hey, buddy. I need something that's gonna be... Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Whoa, that didn't sound good. What was that? Oh, what was that? Whoa. Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. Got any of you boys around? Anybody else want some? That's what happens when you venture around out in the wild by yourself. You need to be rolling with a pack. See, I can be by myself because I know I can kill anything that comes across me. Something else, a little bit, maybe. Either way, shut up. Is what I was trying to say. That sums that up. Alright, climb this mountain. What is that? What did I just hear? Oh, we're lucky I don't have any bows. I mean, arrows. I mean... Oh, come on. That did not sound good. Got it. Huntersville is where it's at, I'm telling you. Did I get the other one? Or did it get away? Oh, it probably got away. Oh well. Not a big deal. Can upgrade something though. That's always good. Which one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What was that? What's that for? Oh, my quiver. Okay. And that's always good. Nope. Pop. Oh, that thing didn't die. Alright, where am I going? Over here.
I must let Rome know that Siwa is never to be harmed again. None of these men will survive.
Well, alright then.
This area is off limits.
Right. I'm awake. You up.
Okay, one. Okay. Where are all these people? Alright, let's do this.
Sandstorm coming.
At wind. For a storm. Any luck? Nothing yet.
Oh, that's always fun. Okay. Alright.
Nothing. Trace?
Ah, man. So much fun. Come on this way. Here you go.
Hey, what?
Alright, time to go have some fun. Guy over there.
Sharpen your swords, then. You'll need them.
So much for the commander. He may be carrying important information. Ah, this may tell me what their plan is.
Okay, anybody else? No? Nobody else? Alright. And... dive. Come here real quick. Let me tell you something. Come here. Come on over. Talk to me.
Hey!
Come here real quick.
You will not escape!
Ow. Shot me. That was you. Alright, look.
What? Hang on.
The end has come. Got me!
You can take that, though. That's for you, buddy. Anybody else? I feel like there's more. Ah. I got you. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Shoot him right in his dome piece.
I will destroy
Clean.
these cats, and
Come
Jibade
on.
will soon meet Anubis.
Oh, that was just wonderful. Oh, glorious. Wait, hold on. I gotta find the treasure. Gotta find the treasure. That's the only way you fully complete an area, is when you find the treasure. I'm assuming it must be under here, because that just allowed... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it looks suspicious, but it just led to this, which is kind of anticlimactic, if you ask me. But, oh, never mind. Haha, thanks to the treasure. I spoke a little too soon! Okay, time to get out of here. Time to leave. Okay, 3 different locations to go. One of those Jesus. Look at these locations. 8,000? 4,000? How many Holy crap! 1, 2, just 3, and they're all good. God! Well, one more treasure, so I might as well go and find that before I begin my journey. My journey. A little bit. Nah, if I can do it by fast travel, that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I have some fast travels close to that area. I haven't been activating them the way I've been supposed to be doing, but like I said, up until a couple of days ago, I didn't even know what it was, synchronization really was for, considering, they didn't put an emphasis, I can't speak tonight, an emphasis on it because, emphases, what? What's an emphases, baby? No, you didn't. You said emphases. You can't even say the word correctly. Trying to talk about me. Emphases, dummy. That's how you're supposed to say it. No, that's not how you say it at all. Emphasis. They didn't put much of it in, on this game, like in Syndicate and Black Flag and all that stuff. That was like your main way to mark where you were, and it was like the main thing you were supposed to do when you got to a new area, and that was the only way you could discover the missions in the area. So they made it like it was very imperative. Like you could discover it on your own, sure, but in order for you to know the exact location, that's you had to do that. But in this game, it no, I don't know what you mean. Well, it's a bigger overall game. I mean, you had a very small confinement of England. I guess that depiction. It was very small. You had the cities, and even the cities themselves wasn't all that big. The biggest one, I think, was London, and even that, London and Whitechapel, I believe were no, not Whitechapel, London and, yeah, I believe that was it. Westminster were like the largest cities, but even then, it wasn't all that huge to the point where you really couldn't navigate around it, and you definitely didn't have to utilize the entire area. Like, it was just like, you had certain places to go, because each place had, child liberation and all that good stuff. You went to those places, that's it. It's not like you had to go to every nook and cranny, or utilize every nook and cranny. You had certain places that you needed to go, and that was about it. And you went on to the next section and, did your thing. Well, in this game, it's very large. Very, very large. So because of the fact it's so big, they have more places for you to go. I'm still discovering cities. I'm at level 34 thinking, oh, I'm doing pretty good. No, like, I have so many more sections to discover, and within that section is like multiple cities. So it's like, yeah, you think you're doing good, but nope, in reality, you're still at the beginning of the game. Which is good, because it gives you more bang for your buck. Don't get me wrong, I feel like it was the same thing with Syndicate, where, like, there was a lot to do, but it was a lot of repetition. With this game, every mission you take on side quests, it's different. It has the same element, which is track down somebody and kill them, but the story is always different. There's always some kind of story about it, One minute you're defending a guy who is about to get married to a woman who is tricking him into sex or whatever like that. So next thing you know, you're fighting off bandits who are threatening to burn down a village. Like, it's always something different, and the fact that they can put in so many different scenarios like that in one game and make every single mission, even though it's the same formula of find somebody and, where am I going? Okay, here we go. Find somebody, kill them, return, and report it to somebody and everything. Even though it's the same, formula, it still feels, new. Yeah, well, for one of them. I don't know if the other two will have fast travels next to it. Kitty. Well, luckily these two are pretty close to one another, so just have to worry about that one that's 4,000 meters away. Let's do this. That pile of hay blended in with the rocks. I thought I was about to hit my head for real. I was about to say, that's fucked up. That led me into a false sense of security. Okay, let's do this. Time to shoot some people in the face. Would ride my chocobo, but I'm gonna have to hop off of them as soon as I get to the gate anyway, so really no point.
That must be one of the carts.
all around that thing. Okay. Dog eat Loki.
Bade must be somewhere in this fortress.
I don't understand why people back in the day had fortresses like this, but had no lookouts on the outside of the fortress. It just seemed like it would be wiser to have, you know, watch posts. That way, you know, shit like this doesn't happen. I'm glad they didn't. It would make infiltrating this place a lot harder, but just seems like that would be a smart move to do.
Wait a minute.
Damn rabbit, know your place.
You know your place on the fucking ground. And I took your purse. Told me, know your place. I don't know. That's another thing about this game, and I talked about it in the previous gameplay. I think that this game is harder than Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I think the reason that Syndicate, I liked it so much was that it pretty much spoon-fed you. It allowed you to get away with stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to get with an Assassin's Creed game. You can literally take on people higher than you with almost zero consequence. And it sucked. Well, not really. I mean, it was cool because it presented that, you know, that scenario of, you know, saying like, you know, you could, for instance, you could go to, into an area, accidentally stumble into an area, or even tackle on a mission within a specific area, and it be, you know, way out of your level, but if you could literally sneak your way around the entire base and get to the person you need to assassinate, you completed the mission. As simple as that. You've completed the mission successfully, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. Because you could assassinate anybody. In this game, if they're a higher level than you, when you push that assassinate button, the most you're going to do is damage them a little bit. And the fight is going on. So, like I said, in Syndicate, like I said, if you were level 1, and you ventured into a level 9 area, if you can air assassinate them or whatever, you're good enough, you can beat that entire, doing a speed run in that game without leveling up your character hardly at all. Because, like I said, as long as you know exactly how to get around and maneuver, you get to those bosses, it's a wrap. The only thing you gotta do is just sneak up behind them, stab them, and then walk the fuck out. In this game, you can assassinate anybody you want, but if they're a higher level than you, they're not gonna die. They're just gonna take the stab and look at you like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But at the same time, like I said, for me, it's a welcome difficulty. It makes you have to earn all of your stuff. As the game goes on, it gets a lot harder. And as it gets harder, it presents you with that. It makes you level up. Like, you have to take on side quests. No longer can you just, you know, try or, you know, whatever like that and stuff. Like, you have to take side quests on in order to be able to progress in the story the proper way.
You're no warrior. You will pay, corpse. Target is in my range. Lighting the brazier. I'll blast you.
Oh, yeah.
I see you. Die, idiot.
And then he let me on fire. Fire is like your worst enemy in this game, I swear. You get caught on fire, unless you're next to a body of water somewhere, there's literally not much you can do. You better pray that the fire goes out in time before you die, because if not, then you're just, if you see anybody shooting at you, your first priority is to get rid of anybody shooting at you, especially if they're using fire arrows.
To intimidate him, and he'll be happy.
Here's somebody talking.
I'll release extra rations of beer in the meantime. Good for
Oh,
morale.
there they are. Let's see. This mission is too high for me. Way too high for me. But I'm gonna see if I can do it anyway. I'm gonna see if I can do it anyway. That's the kind of am, you know. That is the type of idiot I am. I don't even care. I think that's exactly why you call me an idiot, because I am about to do something stupid, and I don't even care. I want to jump out this window. It's not gonna let me. This sucks. I want to assassinate, or at least get the upper hand on this big dude. Oh crap!
Give up!
Jeez, a lot of
for me.
I thought I was doing good. Oh crap!
Liberation. We only mean to bring glory to Egypt.
I'm gonna make this work. One way or another, I'm getting through this mission. It's not gonna be a waste of time.
Who did that? You will
He is mad at me. Look at these guys. They're rolling up like a game, man. Ah, I wish I had something to use that would help me in this situation. But I have nothing. Look at these guys. They're swarming. These guys are swarming. Holy crap. Well, they don't see me, so that's good. Ah, man, this is a good time to bust out the zip line now. This would be perfect. Oh, wow, that's funny. Oh, these guys. Oh, crap, I am surrounded. Yeah, I'm not making it out of this one alive. Alright, let's have some fun. Might as well, right? Poison that guy. These guys.
anything. Nothing yet.
The camera is working against me.
Damn it! Alarm! Alarm!
Oh, this guy.
Hey, you should not have come here.
Oh, this guy. Oh, yes. I love this.
Double costume!
This guy. Oh, man. cannot recover health to save my life.
I have you.
There's another hard thing about this game. Is health recovery is not so good. Oh, what's going on, Anna Simmer? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What did he throw at me? Is he hitting me with rocks? What is he throwing at me? That's terrible. Stop being mean to me.
No way you can run. Mine now. You cannot escape. Got you now. Ha! Mine now.
Hey!
You should not anger your veterans. Join the dead.
Come on. Show me what you got. This dude won't die. Big ow! Ow! That is terrible.
Come, join all your friends I killed.
Got him. Finally. That dude was hard to take down. Am I gonna have to do this entire thing? Like, oh, this is so much fun. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get behind him, but for some reason it was proven to be quite difficult. As that one, the same times with heavy guys that I had to sneak around earlier today. Yeah, it's hard to get behind them at times. I'm at a fortress that their level is a lot higher than mine. I shouldn't be here. But I figured, you know, why not? Just to challenge myself to see if I can do it. So, this is gonna be very difficult for me. Very difficult. Is that a horse or a person? Oh, that's a horse. Okay, I was about to say. What am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to break it and light it on fire? I think they're level 38. So they are, I'm supposed to break it, okay. So yeah, they are about 4 levels higher than me. Yeah, definitely worse than 2. I think they're, well, they might be, yeah, they might be level 38 or 36, I'm not too sure. Either way, I can handle one-on-one. I just can't handle a bunch of them, so I gotta put this away. I'm walking around asking for people to beat me. Okay, there's another one that way. I have to somehow distract them. Oh, crap.
Hey! My hand is too good.
Stealth, my friend. Ever heard of that? Yep. Yes, I have heard of it.
Get back here! We'll kill you!
Whoa.
Where'd you come from, bird?
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, wait!
Don't shoot me, please. I think he's gonna shoot me. Whoa. I don't think I can turn that. Oh well. I know, right? City was like the best part of this game, really. Oh crap, dude! He's so fast. He's so fast. Wow! That was terrible.
Look on the bright side.
So
You've
I
lived this
tried.
long.
Ah, man, I tried. Hey, I tried. You know, that's the only thing you can't do is try. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I'm gonna come back there once I level up a little bit more, but I just want to see how far I can get.
They must be somewhere
There's
in
just
the
no
fortress.
way. As far as like what you were saying, Anasimmer, when you was like using stealth, it really doesn't matter using stealth when you're going up against somebody that much higher than you, because even if you try to use an assassination technique, it doesn't kill them. It'll just piss them off, and then you start fighting. Like, they'll take a little bit of damage, and then you have to start fighting them. So it really wasn't, you know, didn't matter for that one. I was more or less just trying to see if I can get around them to possibly just going ahead with objective. You guys are a higher level. Jeez, everything out here is a higher level. Ow, I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. This is a new area for me. I literally came in this area. Whoa! Are you oh crap! I thought this was an actual mountainside. It's not. Yeah, I just discovered this new area and decided to go explore, and it was part of a mission that I had. The initial mission, I was at the right level. Then it had a secondary part to the mission in which it required me to be level 38 or, you know, whatever. And I thought, hey, you know what? Why not? Let me see if I can handle it. And nope. Could not handle it at all. So, yeah, unfortunately, won't be able to do that right now. Which is okay, though. You know, I just have to be a little bit higher in level before I can take that on. But it's okay, though. Not too upset about it. I'm a little upset about it, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, what are you gonna what are you gonna do? All right, let's see here. The Lure of Glory. Okay. Where are you at? You are right here. Okay. Fast travel? Anywhere? Anywhere close? No fast travel? Really? Right here. Yeah! Nice. Let's travel real fast. But thank you for subscribing, Anderson. I really do appreciate it. I did enjoy your stream, though. That was a lot of fun. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, man. Lucky for you guys, I'm not afraid of heights. Or else that would have been tragic. Okay, let's see here. Do I have anything else to dive into? Nope, that looks like death. Not gonna dive over there. Over here? Nope, that looks like death. Can I jump on this? Yes, I can. Let's do this. Dee Dee! Dee Dee! I thought you died. Last time we talked to you, you were dying.
How are you feeling,
Oh. Oh, you did die. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Dee Dee, look at my animal. Look what I got. I got a chocobo. It's a chocobo. Oh, I can't tell Dee Dee. She has innocent ears. No, Dee Dee has innocent ears. I'm not gonna corrupt her like that. I got a chocobo. Yeah, if you watched my stream from a couple of days ago, there was actually a Final Fantasy 15 cameo within this game, hidden within this game. I didn't even know about it because I've been purposely avoiding any spoilers about this game since I was doing a playthrough. However, if you guys remember, whoever played 15, there was a Assassin's Creed festival at one point in time. Assassin's Festival, I should say. You know, come to my Jackbox, LOL. Oh, because she just woke up, that's why. She was sleeping, dreaming about whatever. But yeah, there was a... yeah, I told you she was sleeping. There was a 15 cameo. Well, like I said, Final Fantasy 15 had a Assassin's Creed festival or whatever like that and stuff. So Assassin's Creed decided that they wanted to pay homage to 15 as well as a little thanks. So there was a little side thing within this gameplay. You can discover, I don't remember exactly how, but I know it's by the pyramid, the Giza pyramid. But at one point in time, you get a green exclamation point on your overhead, like, map thing or whatever and stuff. You go towards it, and he sees a meteor fall to the ground. You go to the meteor, and it opens up a tomb. When you go in the tomb, this huge sundial that has the Roman numeral 15 at the bottom. You leave back out of there and go to this nearby like temple-looking thing or whatever with the sundial on the ground. You solve the little miniature puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. You just have to make the sun make the shadow go to the right spot on the sundial by just making time go forward. And then it opens up. You shoot a crystal 3 times, go back in the tomb, go back in that tomb. Dee Dee, let me tell you, my goodness. If you go back to that gameplay, I screamed at the top of my lungs like a little girl, because when he goes back in the tomb, the door that had the sundial on it and everything, it's opened, and you go in there, and there's this like golden like whatever and everything stuff there, and you touch it. When you touch this like golden aura or whatever, you see a person behind it, but you can't make out who it is. You only see its like silhouette. So when you touch it, the golden aura like disappears, and guess who steps out? You'll never guess. Dee Dee. I mean, not Dee Dee. Double D. Don't say anything. I want Dee Dee to guess who steps out of that little golden box. That's not a guess. Sephiroth. That would be kind of kind of cool and everything. But no, it actually is an antagonist, so you were close, but Arden steps out. Arden! Of all people, Arden's... I looked at him and I'm like, wait a minute. That guy kind of looks like Arden. And then I'm looking, and all of a sudden it flashes to the sky, and you see Bahamut come out surrounded by all of his swords, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Bahamut! So that has to be Arden. When I say I flipped, my God, I lost it. Like, what? Arden just steps out and everything, and you see, I'm like, what? Okay, this is crazy. I had so much. I was so surprised I was taken aback, but like, Arden, like disappears into the sky with Bahamut, and they take off. But Bahamut leaves behind one of his swords, and you get that as a new weapon, which is Ultima. Yeah, you do have to go. Like, hold on, I'm gonna show you real quick. He leaves behind a sword for you, which is crap. Thank you. The Ultima Blade, and you also get this shield, the Zeitreich. And if you remember, this is the shield that Gladios uses in 15 and everything, his ultimate shield or whatever stuff. And you also get, of course, the Quay, aka the Chocobo, aka what I came up with, because it's half Chocobo and half camel, so it's called the Camel Cho. Shut up, Dee Dee. I know what you're gonna say. I know you're gonna be like, oh, Sky, that's messed up. But it was clever. It's funny. It's the Camel Cho. Half camel, half Chocobo. Camel Cho. I don't think that that's wrong. It's clever. I think it's clever. I think it's funny. When I first got it, when I first came up with the name, everybody loved the name. They thought it was brilliant. So, Dee Dee, don't be laughing at me, because it's funny. Don't be judging me. It's hilarious to me. Camel Cho. But yeah, that's how you get it. So if you're playing this, Anna Simmer, I know you are play. Oh yeah, you do have that one. That is half unicorn, half camel, Unimel. I know Dee Dee is ready to roast. She got a roasters on. She's like, oh, really? A Camel Cho, huh? You think that's funny? All right, cool. Oh, God. Snakes. Take that. I had a song reference for that name, but I'm not gonna say it. You should say it. I want you to say it. Why wouldn't you say it? I just got finished saying Camel Cho, and you don't want to say what you want to say? This is a large camp. I'm gonna go around it, because I feel like I might be outclassed. I really don't feel like having to die again on stream. It's enough dying for one stream. No.
Dee just whisper in my ear on stream. I can tell. Trying to be nice? Don't try.
Nah. Everyone won't get it. No old people. What? Rukia gonna be sitting over here scratching her head talking about, huh? And all these snakes. Jeez. Tell you what though, you can sell their parts for some, a lot of money. And they're easy to take down as long as you have some arrows. But yeah, Anna Simmer, like I said, that's basically how you do it. And it's available to you right now. So next time you play, which I know you said is probably not going to be for a little bit because you have 2 other games to finish. But once you start it up and go, like seriously, head over into that desert where the... as a matter of fact, I don't think you're there yet. You're still towards the beginning, so... It'll take a little bit, because I think I was over there when I was at level 25, I want to say. But either way, if you want a reference to look at it, just go back to my other gameplay. I retitled it today and put the a new thumbnail for it, which I think the thumbnail is a picture of Noctis and Bayek from this game. So yeah, that should be good. What's up, guys? Are you mad at me?
What? There you are! Eat this! Kill you for that! Hey, wait!
Ow, ow. Look at this guy. Where'd you come from? Ow. Go sleep. You go night-night. There we go. What you mean? Means the fact that you spell you as chew. That might be one reason. I don't know. A lot of different things, buddy. A lot of different things.
Hey!
Who said that? Who said
Hey,
that?
what?
Oh, it was you.
Going to kill you!
Oh God, how did he not catch on fire? Ow! Yeah! Get him, lion! I'm about to kill you, though. I think pretty soon you gain the ability to tame beasts. What's going on, Rise Up? How you doing, buddy? Sorry, I almost missed your comment amidst all the flirting going on between D and Double D. That's a lot of D's. I'm gonna start calling you guys Quad D. You guys are together, it's Quad D. Double D, DD. I'm good, can't complain. Just climbing mountains and fighting lions. How about you? I like how me and Rise Up was talking the other day. He was on one of my streams, and he pops up. He's like, "Sup, dude?" And I'm like, "Hey, Rise Up, I missed you, buddy." And he's like, "LOL, I missed you too." That awkward moment when your bro tries to bromance you a little bit. You don't know how to handle it. He's like, I missed you too. Quad D. That's a lot of D's. Nah, Dee, you want to hear something funny? Okay, so when Double D came over to my apartment to record for our Cuphead and Streets of Rage remake playthrough, was really like right when we were setting up to start the Streets of Rage remake playthrough. That means we got that means wet good friends?
Hey now!
I'm not wet.
Not going anywhere!
What you talking about over there? What you wanna talk about, Rise Up? Nah, but like, we were setting up for our stream or whatever, and I'm looking for a thumbnail picture to put for the Streets of Rage remake, right? So Double D looks to me dead in the eye. I mean, dead in the eye. And without missing a beat, he says, checking that folder marked the D. And I'm like, no. Like he doesn't know what that means. I'm like, dude, if anybody ever tells me to check a folder titled the D, I'm not gonna open that folder. I don't care who you are. That just makes me feel uncomfortable. So, if you ever looked at that, I mean, you were there actually, Dee Dee, for the Streets Rage remake. But if you were there for the beginning, or if you missed the beginning, the reason why we're laughing so hard is because of that. Like, literally right before we push start and everything and stuff, he's like, check that folder marked the D. And I'm just like, no. I'm not doing that. Who names their picture folder the D? That's that's a little creepy to me. I don't know. Like, I guess some people do, but not this guy. This guy don't do that type of stuff. That's just gross to me. Yay.
Come on!
Finally,
My Nana
friendly
fights
place.
better than you, and she's been in the ground 10 years!
You have a problem?
You could say that. My champion, the Thracian bear, escaped.
That's what I name my
He's a
Soto
trained
solid
killer.
state.
Mad as a hyena on heat. There's a bounty on
Dini
you.
is going to break up with
Good
you.
money if you survive.
Why do they call him the bear?
Not so fast, Egyptian. I will only hire you if you show me you are capable of ripping the bear apart. Let us see how you fare against some of my best fighters. Live,
Right?
and we will talk.
I feel the same way. This is my
Holy
brother.
Mestor's a deadly son of a bitch.
I like
Not
that
in
this mission
arenas
is called
all
Are You Not Entertained?
He won me a
Crap, I
fortune.
can't do this.
In
This is
return,
I'm way out of
I
luck,
treated
dude.
him like a king.
Nope. Nope. Got more stuff to do. Okay, no.
The best
Yeah,
food,
this is what we're
the
trying.
best whores.
Perhaps he valued freedom more.
I earned my freedom through sweat and blood in the arena, not fleeing like a coward. Look, I don't care if that pox-ridden Canus lives or dies, but he stole my sword. Caesar gave me that in my final fight, and I want it back.
Julius Caesar.
My
You know another Caesar? All right, lads, come show this Egyptian some Roman courtesies.
That's supposed to be.
Time has come! Don't best me! I am a champion!
I'm sure you are. Now you're a dead champion. Dummy. Anything else?
Now that was a show. You are a warrior.
Have I proven
LOL,
myself?
I miss you, Brew.
Yeah, all right, don't get cocky.
I miss you too,
Rumor has
Brew.
reached me a farm east of Cyrene was attacked. Start there. That
No, Liza
Thracian
misses
dog
Chew.
shagger won't
Remember,
come
if you're gonna be
quietly.
cute, be consistent
But the
with it.
rewards for the weapon.
Can't just be kinda cute. Come on now,
Understand?
that's just ridiculous.
I will find your champion. And your trophy.
Such confidence. I like it. I might even shed a tear if he got you.
Oh. Nope, I'm not talking to you. I got other things to do right now. That is a large wall. I'm gonna climb it. I'm gonna try to climb it. Yeah, no, I think it's made out of something. It looks like ivory soap.
Oh?
I wasn't doing nothing. I was gonna ask you time, but you look a little busy, so I'm leaving you alone, bro. That dude was angry. Turn around like, huh? Well, you better get up off me. Don't know me like that. I miss my D and DD too. Miss your D. Where'd your D go? Is your D missing? I miss my D. Let me stop. This is a PG channel. Stop it.
love one too.
I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. With the great. I'm animating over here. What are you animating? I want to be in the animation. Can you make me a star? Make me look beautiful, Dee Dee. The hammer.
You're struggling. Why are you struggling? Because you can't stop laughing?
My senior field, I'm struggling so bad. I understand. It is hard to draw. I'm sorry my skills only go so far. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even judging you. There's nothing I can do for you. Are you calling me ugly? The little lady over there just called me ugly. Yeah, that's great. It's great. Let's do this.
And the brave Siwan kill yet more of our mighty gladiators of Siren. A devastating blow sends him to the ground. You'll regret that!
Right the back of the neck. Come on, buddy.
That's the end for him.
I want to fight the hammer.
There will be no pause in the slaughter. New blood has arrived. Another gladiator for the grave.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
The Siwan shows no
Oh,
mercy.
snap. Slice.
The Siwan still stands, but new opponents are here to end his challenge. Our savage Siwan slays another opponent. That's the end for him.
And come on, bring on the hammer. That was it? Really? That's all I got for that. Leaderboard. Close enough. Although my first class isn't for 2 weeks. It'll help me learn telling someone else how to do it. Sweet. I'll teach you as I learn. Do this.
More gladiators have come to test the Siwan. Another gladiator for the grave. A devastating blow sends him to the ground.
Bye-bye. Who else wants it? Come on. Look at this guy.
Our savage Siwan slays another opponent. The Siwan shows no mercy.
Back of the neck. Come on.
The spectacle is not over yet. Welcome these new gladiators. A devastating blow sent him to the ground. That's the end for him.
That was it. Come on. Watching some wee-wee. That's gross, Ryzen. Why you watching wee-wee? I'm gonna tell you about that. You watching wee-wee. I know what you meant, WWE. Oh boy, look at that. Pretty close. Pretty close. I should probably try that again, see if I can take number one. Nah, I'm not gonna do that on stream. Not gonna do it on stream. Let's do number 3. Oh, Dee Dee, did I tell you that we got a new kitten? Yep, we got a new kitty, and guess what his name is?
More men ready to fight to the death.
These craps.
Our savage Siwan slays another opponent.
Nope, we named them Morgana. still caught me.
Devastating blow sent him to the ground. The spectacle continues. New fighters enter. SC1 shows no mercy.
Tell you when it's time to go to bed. Yeah, pretty much. He's such a good kid, you know. He's only 3 months old. But cool thing about him and everything, he was born with no claws. He'll never be able to grow claws. Jeez, always second. Ah. Alright. But he is like the most playful cat you'll ever, like, come to know, really. Yeah, he wasn't declawed. He's just some cats, it's rare, very rare, but some cats are just born without claws. He still tries to scratch at stuff though, so he still has the you know, like the sensation. Because we got him a scratching post and he loves messing with the scratching post. He just doesn't have any claws at all.
This titanic gladiator
Where's the hammer?
from the Cambrian hills of Britannia. He's a raging beast and formidable foe. He's the Ordovician.
You better die. Ow! Jeez! Oh, man. Oh, I know that hurt. Let's do this. Woohoo! Woohoo! Ah! Jeez.
Hey! Magi connect!
around in a circle.
Dark skin, light step, brooding. You must be the C1 Felix raved about. It takes a lot to impress that one. You must be good. But let's not do awkward introductions. I prefer to get straight to business. And your reputation precedes you. If you've come to bleed for gain and glory, Siren welcomes you with open arms.
Alright. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. 2 ability points. What shall I do? That. Should I find another quest? Yes, I will find another quest. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Temple of Zeus. I wonder if Kratos will make an appearance in this game. That would be awesome. Fight him in the arena. I think I'll probably lose.
For the rarest and most exotic
Get many Egyptians in Cyrene.
You'll get no judgment from the mouse, but you did stick out.
The mouse? An odd title, my friend.
Yes, I am the mouse, because I can access the more hard-to-find trinkets. If you follow me to my shop, I'll show you. I have bows, blades, scepters. You won't be disappointed. The mouse guarantees it. Sir...
Bayek. All right. Let's see what you have, mouse. Don't you have trouble with the Romans?
Well, you know what they say about our Latin friends? The Greeks invented the threesome, and the Romans added women. Besides, I know how to stay hidden, Sir Bayek. With the way I look, I have to. People think the mouse is unlucky. They don't...
By the gods! By the gods! Is that the escaped gladiator?
Oh. The Roman swine must have taken my chest to the barracks. Please, will you recover it?
And why would I do that?
Because you know what it's like to be brushed aside, victimized by those who hold themselves above you. The mouse will die on the streets with no living to support him. And what of the children? Will no one think of the children? And I could probably spare a fine reward for my savior.
From The Simpsons.
I would not want the children on my conscience.
Gods bless you, Sir Bayek. I will wait for you in the market behind the baths. Good luck, my friend.
Alright.
Pavlon on guard. Oh, Diamelias.
What's going on, Smokescreen? How you doing, buddy?
Where in non Dio? Continuas!
Should not be seen in this area.
Oh, that's not good. Come on, man. I thought you said you were ready to move on now. I mean, no need crying over her.
Πού κατέχεις πράγμα, Ειρήνε?
Almost blew his head off today.
Δεν βρίσκεται. Ω, χάρη μη έχεις διαβίου.
That's a great day. How about you? I don't think I can compare to that, but my day has been good. Kind of caught me off guard with that a little bit, buddy. I thought I was ready. I wasn't. You gotta hold your head up, man. I mean, I understand it seems bleak right now, but trust me, it'll get a lot easier. You just have to give it time. That's just usually how it is, really. You know, everything just it gets easier with time. It doesn't seem like it because, you know, it's just so far away, but trust me when I say it'll get a lot easier. A lot easier.
They are preparing the bodies for cremation. I wonder what soil these soldiers died upon. Cyrenaica or Egypt. They are preparing the bodies for cremation. I wonder what soil these soldiers died upon. Cyrenaica or Egypt.
As far as your uncle, and it sucks. Sorry to hear that he tried that. I mean, it's a good thing that he didn't succeed. Thank God. You're gonna have to take it easy. Take it one step at a time, man. I know it seems, like I said, I know it seems bleak. And we talked about this the other day. A little bit and everything, but you know, things aren't gonna get, it's gonna get harder before it gets better, basically. Well, okay, first off, don't do anything stupid, because that would be stupid, especially over a woman. I understand that it's difficult right now, but, you know, it's really not going to solve anything by cutting yourself or even trying to attempt to kill yourself or anything like that. It's just a very serious thing altogether, really. But at the end of the day, you're just going to have to understand that life is going to throw you some curveballs sometimes. It's best that you just deal with it in a, I would say, a healthier way, really. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's just what's going to happen for right now. Like I said, nothing good would come of harming yourself or harming others. I know you're not contemplating harming others, but you know, no good will come of you harming yourself, period. Like, no good. It's just not going to be a good thing, especially for you or those who really do care about you. So, just kind of relax and let time do exactly what it's supposed to do, which is heal you. Everybody wants that, like, instant gratification. They just want to instantaneously get rid of shit right away. And that's just, I'm sorry, but we don't live in that type of world. Anything worth having, even peace of mind, you have to work towards it. You know, I mean, if life was that easy, then, God, I mean, everybody would be billionaires. Everybody would be happy. It's not about what makes you strong, what sets you different is when you take adversity, when you take challenge and rise over it and everything, yeah, it sucks right now, but it's not going to be like that all the time. Trust me, it won't be like that all the time. It's going to get easier, and it might be 2 months from now, it might be 2 years from now, but trust me when I say it will be easier, and you'll look back at this time and be like, man, I almost did something stupid for no reason. And yeah, I feel like it is stupid. I know a lot of people look at suicide or attempted suicide and try to be real sensitive with the subject, and I'm not going to be sensitive about it. I think it's just, I don't think that, don't get me wrong, I don't think that people who commit suicide or hurt themselves are stupid. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when you have a litany of people trying their best to help you out, and you choose to ignore it for whatever reason and everything, I mean, like I said, there's more than one way to, the old saying goes, more than one way to milk a cow. Just because you feel as though things might be a little bleak right now doesn't mean that things aren't going to get better in the long run. It will get better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It might be that time you're walking down the street and you see that couple. You've heard about your girl moving on and getting somebody else, but as you said, you know, you're gonna have to, or I think you said it, you know, you was like, you know, I'm thinking about going to the strip club and everything. If that's what you want to do, if that's how you do it, then do it. There's no wrong way to deal with it, unless that way, of course, is trying to hurt yourself. That is the wrong way to go about it. You shouldn't try to hurt yourself, no matter what, especially if that means that she's gonna win. You think she's gonna care? Do you think she's gonna regret breaking up with you or regret getting with somebody else? No. You want to rub it in her face, show her how strong you are. You want to make sure that she regrets leaving you and cheating on you and moving on as quickly as she did. Show her. And then by the time you find that other person and you are happy with that other person, you're probably not even going to care about her anymore. She's going to be the furthest thing from your mind because you have somebody who makes you happy. So, again, like I said, do your best to just deal with it for right now. And when it gets better, trust me, and it will get better, you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a magnificent feeling. You harming yourself right now, dude, it's not going to help you, and it's not going to help anybody else. It's going to make the situation actually a lot worse. So, just chill out. Call me if you got to. Hit me up on PlayStation or whatever and stuff. I have a kind of weird personality, so you'll get used to me. If you ain't got nobody else to talk to, you can talk to me. I'm fine talking. I talk all the time. I'll talk about anything. I don't even care. If it's going to distract you, trust me. You want to talk about SpongeBob SquarePants? We can talk about that. You want to talk about going to the strip club? We can talk about that too. Doesn't matter to me. Just as long as you're talking. Because if you're talking, you're not thinking. If you're not thinking, you're not going to contemplate doing anything as foolish as taking your own life or hurting yourself because somebody else hurt you. She's the one that's
Acuta quisentia in corpo! Et io silut! Acuta quisentiam in corpore! Et illos!
about it getting better, but I've heard it before. Well, of course you heard it before, but you haven't heard it from me before. That is the difference. The difference is you haven't heard it from me before. Or if your goal is to hurt yourself, you can just allow me to come over to where you are and whoop your ass for even thinking about doing something so foolish. Because, well, you know, I don't mind whooping somebody's ass. Matter of fact, I love whooping ass. Whooping ass is fun to me, especially if I gotta whoop some sense into somebody. Makes me feel better about myself, and I guarantee you'll leave the situation feeling a lot better about yourself. But do something positive. You have a lot of pent-up energy and aggression. Instead of taking it out on yourself, take it out on something else. Exercise, run around, punch a punching bag. I don't know. Do something that is more productive than counterproductive. You hurting yourself is counterproductive. I'm not saying you should hurt somebody else. That's not what I'm saying. You know, don't hurt anybody else. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Oh, never mind. People tell me that all the time, and I get tired of hearing it because it feels like it will never get better. Like your future is already laid out. I'm assuming that's what it said. My thing is this, and I hear a lot of people say, you know, oh, you know, I get so tired of people telling me this over and over again, you know, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, and this is what I say, if somebody's telling me something over and over again, like literally telling me something over and over again, and I haven't caught the hit yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make sure that they, to make sure they don't tell me that again. It does get better. Things get better, but things don't get better on your time. And a lot of people, especially when it comes to us Americans, we love instant gratification. We want things to be better right then and there. No, work at it. Nothing in this life is worth having if it's just given to you or it's taken away right away. That pain, you learn lessons from. You go to school so you can get an education. You can't just go from being born to skipping all the way to 12th grade and then all the way to your senior year of college. No, the experience, yes, it sucks. Dee Dee is going through some crap right now. Upgrade part. Dee Dee is going through some crap right now because of her school project and everything. Is she stopping right now? I'm pretty sure everybody has told her, oh, don't worry, Dee Dee, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, once you get, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's probably tired of hearing it, but deep down she knows it's true. Because if she didn't think it was true, she wouldn't be sitting up there doing what she's doing right now. She is actively racking her brain, literally never comes on streams anymore, is doing everything she can because she knows at the end of the day, okay, she knows at the end of the day, she is going to be getting the proper help, or not proper help, but the proper education that she so rightly deserved. For you, it's the same thing. Whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to have to, what? Doesn't matter, man. What's up? Just not mushroom. Oh, pizza, I told you that already. I know this is totally off topic, and I'm sorry, it might be inappropriate, but I'm about to say something real quick. I tasked my wife with ordering us... Dee Dee, hold on a second. In Smokescreen, listen to this. Like I said again, not trying to make light of the situation, but I had to pause that real quick so that I could tell you guys this real quick. I tasked my wife with ordering us a pizza the other night, and we got the big box pizza. It comes with like the 2 square pizzas, and you only get 1 topping. So on one of them, she got pepperoni. Guess what she got on the other pizza? I'm not even gonna allow you to guess because I know you guys will never guess. 1 topping, mind you. You can only get 1 topping on the other pizza. One was pepperoni. The other one she got mushrooms. Just mushrooms. A mushroom and cheese. Mushrooms. She could have got sausage. She could have got Italian sausage. She could have got chicken. Any of that. But she chose mushrooms. She's married to a black man. Mind you, she is a white woman married to a black man, and she didn't choose chicken as a topping. Thank you. Gross. Like, who orders just mushrooms on a pizza? Mushroom and pepperoni? Okay.
Love mushrooms. Like, I had a hankering for mushrooms.
Just.
So I just said mushroom. Well, okay. I know, DDG.
I would have
Anyway,
rather.
that's the roast for the night. I've been roasted, so.
No, whatever. Either way, back to the topic at hand. Like I was saying, Smokescreen, nothing in this life is worth having if you're not willing to work towards it. That's why I love anime so much, because you get so much life lessons from anime. I think one of my favorite characters from anime is Naruto, because Naruto chose to take his greatest weakness and use it as a motivation. This man was abandoned, ridiculed all his life. He could have easily turned evil. He could have easily tried to kill himself. He could have easily isolated himself. But what did he do? He chose a dream and he stuck to it. And in his journey, changed everybody else around him. Think about how many people Naruto actually changed for the better. Changed their mind, their ways, their way of thinking. Going already. Alright, Smokescreen, dude, think about what I said, man, and you know how to reach me. PlayStation, just send me a message and whatnot, and I'll even give you my number. I'll send you my number in a message. So that way you can text me or call me if you need to talk or whatever. But yeah, I was literally just talking about the topic of suicide the other day in my stream. Just telling people, talk to me. Like, even if I don't know you. Even if I don't know you, I've never met you in my life, whatever. Just talk to me. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to, and I'm that guy to talk to. Really. I'm not gonna say I don't suffer from depression. I've never contemplated suicide in my life. I have gone through some sad times in my life, very much so. And it sucks. I've been down and everything at where I figured was rock bottom, and I climbed my way back to the top. You know what I'm saying? In my own way. I'm not saying my way is going to be everybody else's way, but you have to have some kind of way to get to the top. You cannot always rely on yourself, and you cannot always rely on hurting yourself. That's not going to solve an issue at all. It's going to create a litany of other issues, and that's just not fair to anybody else, especially those who really do care about you. At the end of the day, I have to look at it that way. I do have people in my life who care about me, and even if I didn't have people in my life who cared about me, if I honestly, legitimately felt like I was the only one on this earth who really gave a damn about myself, then why in the hell would I want to hurt myself? Because I don't hurt things that I love. I love myself, therefore I'm not going to hurt myself. And if you are at a point in which you feel like you just don't love yourself, you need to confide, because there are other people in this world who are going through, or who have been through, what you're going through at some point in time, so they can definitely relate on a personal level. Dee Dee, you were just saying so yourself and everything. You was feeling that way. You felt that way before. Ruki has been there before. My mom has been there before. And everything. My mom suffers from depression and everything. Actively has been suffering from depression most of her life. And she deals with it in her own way, but she keeps going. And what keeps her going is her children. But she found something to keep her going and everything, even those dark times or whatever stuff. It's her kids. My best friend, she suffers from depression and everything and stuff. It's the same thing with her. She goes through stuff. She goes through a lot. She's recently going through stuff right now and everything. But what did she do? She called me. I made myself available. The first thing she did was she called me, because she knows I'm going to be the one to talk her out, off that ledge and everything. And like I said, sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. So I always say this during my stream, even if you're watching this stream later on, for anybody who is feeling depressed, anxious, whatever, send me a message through YouTube, send me a message through Twitter, send me a message through Facebook. Hey, Sky, really need to talk to somebody about something. Trust me, I don't care what time it is or what it is I'm in the middle of doing. I will stop everything to make sure I give you a call talk to you, find out what's going on, and see if we can't work this thing out or whatever. Because the last thing I want is for anybody. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't want nobody feeling as though they don't have anybody that they can talk to. Like I said, you may not know me, may not feel comfortable talking to me about your personal issues, but trust me, I will definitely listen, and I will definitely give you the best advice I can give you. Best advice I can give you. I'm the type of guy, trust me, people always call or message me when they want advice. I am that guy. the, the, I'm that friend. Everybody always will sit up there and say, you know what? I'm going to call him up. Because I know he's probably going to give me some sound advice. And that's not a brag. That's just letting you guys know exactly who I am, the type of person that I am, and everything. I take a lot of this stuff seriously. I have known people to commit suicide, people that I knew personally and everything, so I find talking to strangers to be very liberating. They have nothing to base judgment on you, so it's easier to tell them stuff. Yeah, and I don't judge, period. I don't have any room to judge. I'm a human that is flawed as well and everything, you know. And at the end of the day, I just love talking. I tell people that all the time. If you haven't noticed on my streams or whatever stuff, I'm just a guy who loves to talk. Really, I am. I mean, it's just as I told Smokescreen, because he was on my channel, or he was up during one of my streams not too long ago. He wanted advice on relationships and how to deal with it, breakups and stuff like that. And he was like, dude, like, you're just so knowledgeable and everything, and I was just like, well, I do. A lot of people don't know this about me because I don't brag about myself and everything. Hey, baby, how you doing? A lot of people don't know this about me because I don't brag about myself or talk about myself that much and everything. I brag about my awesome good looks. I do brag about that because I do look good. Oh, I won't deny that, especially since your boy is working out again. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to have that beach body. Well, close to the beach body by this summer. But anyway, I do have a bachelor's in psychology. I kind of know what I'm talking about. I don't know fully. No master's, no doctorate. I'm halfway to know what I'm talking about. Rukia will be the first one to tell you. She's ground zero. Every single time she's going through something, she hates it about me because I'm very analytical. I break things down on a psychological level, and sometimes she hates it. Sometimes, sometimes I can be very analytical and tell people exactly what they need to hear, and Rukia hates it at times. Rukia hates it most of the time. She's like, stop being so analytical. I just want you to tell me that you love me. And I'm like, babe, that's not what you need to hear right now. I prefer talking to people that can break things down for me. Yeah, and that's what I do. I break things down to the most fundamental level, and I use a lot of analogies. Analogies that'll actually make sense and help you out in the long run. And again, I always reference and tell people, watch anime. Like, anime is the best therapy for anybody going through anything, because if you choose the right anime, trust me, it'll get you through some hard times. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, yep. What is it? Tokyo Ghoul, yep. Tokyo Ghoul, yep. I mean, there is a lot of animes out there that if you watch it, it'll literally, by the time you reach the end, Absolute Duo? Yep. There are a lot of ones out there that's just really going to make you feel some kind of way. I'm a scientific person, so I have a dialogue with words that I can look up and kind of connect myself which helps me understand who that's going understand what's going on. Why did I say who? I don't know where I got who from. I think I saw the WH and then the O at the bottom. Help me understand what's going on. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and that is me too. I am a scientific thinker. I like things to be broken down for me, but at the same time, um, I more or less like to do my research, especially when it comes to stuff like that. I definitely like to just, know exactly what it is that I'm getting into. But I also like to know what I'm talking about. I'm never going to give you any information that you won't be able to look up online and reference into. I'm never going to, if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. If I've never been through it, I'll tell you I've never been through it. It's real easy for me to distance myself, but it's also easy for me to invest myself as well. And if you come to me, Dee Dee, for instance, if you come to me and say you're stressing out about college, I've been to college, so I know exactly. I've been to college twice. I went to a Everest College to get my license in massage therapy, and I went to Christopher Newport University to get my bachelor's in psychology and everything. I understand the pressures of college. I understand the temptations of college and everything. I can get you that. Now, if you come to me, Dee Dee, and talk about how terrible your period is, I can't. There's nothing I can do for you. I won't be able to tell you anything. The most I'll be able to say is, okay, well, shit, you gonna talk to Rookie or something? Nothing I can really do for you right there. I'm sorry. I mean, that's not a subject that I'm good at. If you're telling me that you're going through some kind of phase or whatever stuff when you get pregnant or whatever and stuff and everything, you're like, oh, I'm pregnant and I'm going through all this stuff. And I'm not really going to know. I've been around pregnant women before, sure, but I don't know what it's like to give birth to a child. I don't know what it's like to get pregnant. Hey, I can give you the scientific dictionary breakdown of what happens in your body when you get pregnant, and that might not be what you want to hear. You tell me that you're sad if you lost someone in your life or anything like that, yeah, there's a good chance I might be able to, definitely help you out. Even if I can't, even if I've never been through it, I'm still going to make myself available to talk to you the best I can so that both of us can reach a solution for you. And that's what it comes down to. I'm never going to just take something that you deem serious and just say, well, I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just not going to talk to you about it. Like, no. Even if it's something I have no earthly idea about and everything, I'm still going to do my best to help you out.
Blueprint. Never got the
I'm not
creases
about to
out.
get pregnant in college. I couldn't deal with that, LOL. Well, that's funny. I mean, I really appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, I mean, and that's extended to everybody, not just you, DD, but like I said, anybody who's listening to this stream afterwards, call me, text me, message me. I don't care. Even if I'm make it as a big time YouTuber, I don't care. I will still put my phone number out there for people, or my information out there for people who need to reach out and talk to somebody. I don't care. Who am I to sit up there and delegate who gets to get help and who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? That's just not how that works and everything. Anybody needs help. Anybody needs any kind of, information or whatever the case, even if you just want to vent. You don't even want any advice. You just want to vent about how terrible life is and all that good stuff. Again, like I said, let me know. I will definitely do my best to help you out in the best way possible. Guess I'm not supposed to be going that way. I don't know why I came out here. Don't ask. They give you the option to manually switch to her. So I figured there was a reason for that. And I've never done it during a gameplay before, so I figured, why not, She can't climb up this. I'm assuming there's a reason she can't climb up that, so maybe I'm just not supposed to. Alright. She had a shape.
Go, Team Paradise City. That was a good night.
She crying. Well, I'm not gonna tell you. You'll have to reach that part in the game to know why she's crying. I'm not gonna give it away.
Abstergo's blueprint for the portable Animus. Still a piece of shit.
Yeah, she was crying. I'm assuming they let you switch back to her so you can go around and pick up these items for whatever reason, I guess. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but alright. Of course. No, wait, hold on. What else do they have? Give me that honey Berberker. Honey Berberker. I don't know why I thought that Dee Dee was a vegetarian, but she's not a vegetarian. She just can't eat cheese because she'll explode. I told Double D I was gonna lock him and Dee Dee in a small closet. And then I was gonna feed her cheese or have her drink a thing of milk and then lock them both in a small closet and just wait.
The story will be told. Your story will be told.
You don't eat beef either? Oh, why not? Beef is awesome. Why not eat beef? You mean you don't eat steak? Jeez, how can you know you're not even American if you don't eat steak? I'm not rude. How am I rude? I'm not rude, babe. Was me threatening to pump her full of lactose and locking her in a closet with Derek rude? I think it would be funny. It's her. I'll give you something mild. It won't be like it'll be like, you know, like full on devastating. Like, you know, just a little, like a teaspoon of milk, and then just put you, just enough to give you bubble guts. Like, it won't be enough to put you in the hospital. Just enough to give you the bubble guts. I only eat poultry, shellfish, and pork, as well as vegetables. Oh, man. Well, I mean, to each their own. I understand. I understand. Not everybody likes everything. Me, I am a carnivore. I eat every meat. Every meat. Do you eat sushi, Dee Dee? By any chance? That's not gonna do anything, though. Okay, well, I'll just keep feeding you teaspoons until it does something. Are you getting the box again? No, because I want my wings. Oh my goodness, see, the ignorant masses. Look. Sushi is not raw fish. There is so many different sushi, and like literally not a lot of them have raw fish. I would say maybe you can give me ice cream. That won't do anything, but I will accept ice cream anyway. And sausage. It can be. Look, sushi, yes, sushi can be, oh, she has a glow stick. I thought she had a torch. Glow stick. What is a glow stick gonna do? It's not gonna burn away these spider webs. Anyway, yeah. I know she is like rice and other things. There's also tempura and crab rolls. Yeah, yeah, so you know, okay, if you know about all these different sushis that you know are cooked, why are you not eating sushi? What's wrong with you? Sushi is delicious. Me too. How do people not like sushi? It's so weird. I don't like sushi. Why? Because it's raw fish. No, it's not. That's not even what sushi means. just don't like it. Whatever.
I can read this.
Give me your Akudan. Rice bowls for the win. Yeah. I agree. I think that's all I can find around here, so getting ready to go back into the Animus. Wait, hold on. Can I do anything with that? No. Anything with these? No. Nothing in here. I don't know why I just slid under the table like that was the coolest thing to do. What? What is this? Okay. Rice is the reason I can't lose a lot of weight. You know what? Rice is just delicious, so I'm not even gonna sit up there and talk about you. Cause I love me some rice too. These look like real people. These are these real people? I'm trying to know. Okay, I know that's not real. What is this stuff? That looks so real. Rice is great, yes, no doubt about it. Rice is great. That and pasta. Yeah, it depends on the pasta. But I do like pasta, though. Carbs are my weak. Carbs are your weakness, huh? Yeah, I feel ya.
So long, and thanks for all the fish, Berkeley. March 21st, 2006. The day Layla Hassan drops out of college. That's right, Professor Moore. I'm not finishing that Jane Eyre paper. I got a job, and I'm headed to Philly next week. This whole classroom thing, it's not for me. Mom and Dad are freaking out, but they'll accept it. I'll be working towards something real, making real money, and I'll be closer to home. Not that I'll visit any more often. Sophia promised there would always be a place for me at Abstergo, as long as I show them what I can do with a circuit board and a pair of pliers. Sure, I'll have to work my way up to a place on her special project, but that doesn't matter. It won't be long before she or her father, Mr. Alan Ricken, notices what I'm capable of and asks for my help on the Animus.
Okay. Well, I guess these are all audio clips of her talking about stuff. Heck is this? Okay. So this is all having to do with Abstergo. Shite. Right. I'll have to look at that at another time. it's a it's a cactar. what, what? Why would they put a cactar? That's funny. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's a cactar. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see what that bottled water says. Oh man, I couldn't see. Never mind. Yeah, you saw it too, Dee Dee. It's a Moogle! It's you! Dee Dee, it's you! That's so cool! More Final Fantasy references
Dee
in
never
here.
puts in enough snacks. Dee never puts in enough snacks.
Well, it's well known that the team at Ubisoft loves the team at really loves the team and respects of him. So it doesn't surprise me that they would have a lot of Easter eggs. This is a matter of actually stuff the games. It, what you call it? They've done it for a while. Gave them the Assassin's Creed Festival or whatever stuff, because I didn't know about it, but if you look at a video, there's a video pointing out all the instances in which there's been Final Fantasy references or whatever in other games. My mic, yeah, I know, my mic is just retarded. I'll be getting another one soon. I really like this mic too, because my lady got it for me for Christmas, but it's defective. Doesn't matter. We can stream here any hoozle, so is what it is. Alright, baby girl. What you doing over there? Besides looking sexy. Can I come over there and bite you? Please? Right on the neck. Can I bite your boob? No. Can I bite your arm? You're mean to me. Meanest old lady ever. Won't let me bite her, I just want to bite you. You won't let me bite you, so you are mean, I just want to bite you. Bite you right on the boobie. I'm gonna bite the kitty. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for today. But yeah, wow, this dude, I thought he was coming at me, I was about to mess his life up. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be going ahead and ending the stream here. If you are new here, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as I'm trying to make my way to that 1K, as always. Thank you guys for watching as much as, I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. DD, thanks for stopping by, Double D, Rise Up, Smokescreen, even though you was here for a little bit, I do appreciate you stopping by, and I will be sending you my number shortly here after I end the stream and everything. And yeah, anybody else who stops by and everything, appreciate you guys and everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then again, of course, at 6 p.m. Eastern. Sorry that it started kind of late. My brother started streaming at 6 right when I was about to stream, so I attended his stream for a little bit just to kind of participate in everything and then started mine. But it will be 6 p.m. tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that and everything. Thanks you guys for watching. Have a fantastic night, and take care.